In the vast, untamed wilderness, where the sun casts long shadows over the rolling plains, a creature of immense power and grace roams. But today, we find ourselves drawn to a bison, a symbol of strength and resilience that bears a haunting secret. Upon its massive flank, a grotesque wound festers, a testament to a bizarre and unsettling phenomenon, barnacle infestation. As we approach this majestic beast, the sight is both shocking and captivating, a reminder of nature's darker side. The bison, once a proud emblem of the wild, now carries the weight of an uninvited guest, a living canvas of nature's cruelty. Barnacles, those small, hard-shelled crustaceans, are typically associated with the ocean, clinging to rocks and ships. However, in a bizarre twist of fate, some species have adapted to life on land, finding their way onto unsuspecting mammals like our bison friend. These barnacles, with their sharp, calcified shells, latch onto the bison's skin, burrowing in and creating a grotesque wound that oozes and festers. The bison, unable to shake off these relentless parasites, becomes a host to a colony of barnacles, each one a tiny vampire, siphoning nutrients and energy from its once vibrant body. The sight is enough to turn the stomach. The barnacles, with their grotesque forms, create a ghastly spectacle, a living horror show that speaks to the brutality of survival in the wild. As we delve deeper into this unsettling reality, we learn that barnacle infestation is not merely a physical ailment, but a reflection of the delicate balance of ecosystems. These crustaceans thrive in environments where their natural predators are absent, often due to human interference. The bison, a victim of circumstance, becomes a living reminder of the consequences of our actions. Those, while repulsive, serve a purpose in the grand tapestry of life, highlighting the interconnectedness of all beings. Yet, as we observe this tragic spectacle, we cannot help but ponder the moral implications of our existence. Are we too, like the barnacles, clinging to the world around us, sometimes at the expense of others? In the end, as we watch the bison struggle against its grotesque burden, we are left with a darkly humorous thought. Perhaps the barnacles are nature's way of reminding us that even the mightiest can fall prey to the smallest of foes. So, the next time you see a bison in the vast and untamed wilderness of North America, a solitary bison roams, its massive frame silhouetted against the setting sun. But this is no ordinary bison. It bears a horrific wound, a gruesome testament to nature's darker side. Embedded deep within its flesh is a nest of wasps, a pulsating mass of chaos that writhes and buzzes with a life of its own. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is confronted with the stark reality of this unfortunate creature's plight. The bison, a symbol of strength and resilience, now stands as a victim of a gruesome parasitic infestation, a macabre scene that raises questions about the balance of nature and the fragility of life. The wasps, belonging to the family Vespidae, are notorious for their aggressive behavior and painful stings. In this case, they have chosen the bison as an unwitting host, infiltrating its body to build a nest that thrives on the warmth and nutrients of its living tissue. The bison's skin, once a protective barrier, has become a breeding ground for these relentless invaders. The wasps lay their eggs within the wound, and as the larvae hatch, they feast on the bison's flesh, creating a grotesque cycle of life and death. The buzzing sound of the wasps is a haunting reminder of their presence, a constant thrum that echoes the suffering of the bison. As the infestation progresses, the bison's health deteriorates, its once powerful body succumbing to infection and pain. This dark symbiosis showcases the brutal realities of the natural world, where survival often comes at a steep price. The bison, a majestic creature, becomes a mere vessel for the wasp's reproduction, a living testament to the brutal efficiency of nature's design. In the desolate expanse of the Arctic tundra, a haunting figure emerges from the shadows, a white fox, its pristine fur marred by a grotesque affliction. This is not just any ordinary wound. It is a horrific barnacle infestation that clings to its body like a sinister second skin. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is met with a shocking sight: clusters of barnacles, their hard, calcified shells glistening in the pale sunlight, embedded deep into the fox's flesh. This unsettling image serves as a stark reminder of nature's brutal realities, where beauty and horror coexist in a delicate balance. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous marine creatures, are notorious for their ability to latch onto unsuspecting hosts. In this case, the white fox, a creature typically associated with grace and agility, has become an unwilling host to these relentless parasites. The barnacles, which thrive in aquatic environments, have found their way onto the fox, likely due to a combination of environmental factors and the animal's unfortunate proximity to contaminated waters. As they anchor themselves to the fox's skin, they begin to feed on its nutrients, causing severe pain and suffering. The fox's once vibrant coat is now a canvas of suffering, a testament to the harshness of survival in the wild. The infestation is not merely a physical ailment, it is a dark reflection of the interconnectedness of life. The barnacles, in their quest for survival, have turned the fox into a living host, a vessel for their own existence. This grotesque symbiosis raises unsettling questions about the nature of life itself. Are we as humans any different? In our relentless pursuit of progress, have we not also become parasites in our own right, infesting the planet with our waste and pollution? The barnacle's grip on the fox serves as a metaphor for the consequences of our actions, a chilling reminder that nature has a way of retaliating against those who exploit it. As the camera pans out, the viewer is left with a lingering sense of unease. The white fox, a symbol of beauty and resilience, now embodies the darker side of nature's design. Yet, in this grim tableau, there is a flicker of humor to be found, perhaps the fox. In the heart of the African savanna, a majestic lion roams, but this is no ordinary king of the jungle. As the sun sets, casting an eerie glow over the landscape, our focus shifts to a gruesome sight: a lion with a horrific barnacle wound. The once proud creature now bears the scars of an unusual and disturbing affliction. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous crustaceans that cling to the hulls of ships, have found an unlikely host in this regal beast. The sight is shocking, a stark reminder of nature's brutal realities. The barnacles, with their hard calcified shells, have embedded themselves into the lion's skin, creating a grotesque tableau of nature's indifference. Each barnacle, a tiny fortress, has burrowed deep, feeding off the lion's flesh, leaving behind a trail of infection and decay. As we delve deeper into this dark narrative, we uncover the science behind this infestation. Barnacles are opportunistic creatures, thriving in environments where they can latch onto a host. In this case, the lion, perhaps weakened by illness or injury, has become a prime target. The barnacles, in their relentless pursuit of survival, have turned this once mighty predator into a living buffet. The wound is not just a physical ailment. It symbolizes a deeper, more unsettling truth about the interconnectedness of life. The lion, a symbol of strength and power, is now a victim of nature's harsh laws, illustrating the fragility of existence in the wild. But what does this say about us, the observers of this grim spectacle?